Absolutely any kind of healthy relationship actually necessitates self-love. And guess what? This is not considered cheating. Welcome back here to Rightee Motivation, and this time I want to ask you one very important question. Do you love yourself? Let the positive brainwash start now. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so to keep fully fueled with the Rightee Motivation. Self-love. What's that? Is it about enjoying your life to the fullest? Well, yes and no. It's more about how you think than what you do. Well, self-love is first of all about loving yourself. But how do you do that? If you Google how to love yourself, you might bump into Justin Bieber's song, Love Yourself. Just ignore that. The first time I heard about the notion of self-love, it was in one of the motivational videos in YouTube. And it sounded really cool. So actually, I was interested in finding out more about that. So I searched and I found out one very interesting thing about myself. I was super good, exceptionally good at the reverse of self-love. And I found out that all the stress that I had prior to that, it all came from the lack of self-love. So I knew that I needed to work on that. You are lucky because I'm going to tell you now what is self-love. Self-love is about treating yourself like someone you love. Once again, treating yourself like someone you love. So now let me give you the 8 traits of a personality who would be really good at putting self-love into practice. So the first thing, you're gonna validate your feelings and emotions. You're gonna be honest with yourself. You're gonna be looking at yourself in the mirror and then saying, hey, you feel that way and it's okay to feel that way. You don't feel happy being this way. Okay, that's fine. We'll fix that. Okay? That's the first thing that you should be doing. The second thing you're gonna be doing is stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop doing that. Okay? No matter whether other people are better or worse than you, stop doing that. It's also about being confident. Okay? So you walk into the room and you're not going to be looking for someone who is better or worse than you. You're gonna be good in your own skin. So the third thing is about bettering your lifestyle. You have to commit to consistently look at your routine and then decide what's okay with this and what's not, and then gradually change it, make it better. Always look for the ways you can make your life better, happier. The fourth thing is about seeking happiness in the process, no less than in results. Because many people are gonna be concentrated on the results, okay, and they're gonna be doing everything, whatever it takes, just to get them. Okay, this is good, and this is a motivational channel. I have to be saying that you should be that way. Yes, you should, but oftentimes it comes at the cost of, losing all the happiness in the present time. And make sure that you don't have this problem, okay? We want you to be happy all the time, not working for 10 years to be happy just 1 or 2 days. The fifth thing is gonna be about your past. Forget all the grudge you have for the bad people. I know that in your life there were some bad people who did things that you're not gonna be accepting. I know all these stories, everyone has them, but be a good guy, be a good girl. Forget about them. You had some bad experience, okay, you derived the lesson, perfect. Let it go, okay? Forget it and live your life to the best. The sixth thing is gonna be open for new relationships, but do not get attached to any of them, okay? It's good to love someone. It's good to be in particular relationship with someone, whether it's work or family, whatever is that. It's all good, but make sure that you do not define yourself by those relationships. You have a lot more in your life which is going on and that actually awaits you to take care of that. The seventh one is gonna be your needs are as important as others' needs. Believe me, saying no will not make you a bad person. We all have stuff to do and we would all love to help each other, but sometimes we might need to say no, and that's okay. And last but not the least, accept that you're not responsible for how other people feel. You might help them if they want that, if they are expecting that. But if some particular person does not want you to help them, there is no way you can do that. If you try to help someone who doesn't want that, you might yourself feel hurt intending to do something good for that person, And we want you to stay that kind and good person. So save your energy on those people who are gonna be actually cherishing it. So these are those 8 traits. And of course, it's needless to say that always make sure that you do not ignore your values, okay? This is very important, and actually I didn't include that in the list because it's not something specific to self-love. And actually more talks on that in the future videos. One small disclaimer please. I know that you, yes, you are beautiful just the way you are, yeah. But please, it doesn't mean that you can be more beautiful, okay? So make sure to do the needed job. If there is something in the list that's not true for you, try to at least change it in yourself, okay? And I'm sure that you're gonna be even happier living your life. And you know, before when I was speaking to people about self-love, some of them were actually, they would mistake self-love for egoism. If you leave this video thinking that they are the same, this video has just been watched by you in vain. Just listen. Egoism, ego, it's driven by ego, okay? Self-love is actually driven by love and compassion. Make sure you don't mix this up. So all this comes down into a very interesting fact. Absolutely any kind of healthy relationship actually necessitates self-love. And guess what? This is not considered cheating. Imagine someone whom you love so much. I guess you wouldn't want that person to actually have any kind of relationship with a person not worth loving, right? One small yet very important secret to you. In case, if you ignore all this self-love and do not actually cherish yourself, then you know, the world is wild out there, and there's most probably going to be someone who's gonna come and shape you into someone that this person would be so happy to have in his pocket and then benefit from you in the best way for himself. So in order not for this to happen, let's all try to, you know, cherish ourselves. A small takeaway for Justin Bieber fans: if you don't love yourself, then somebody is definitely gonna come and in their way. So basically that's all I wanted to tell you today. Be sure that we're gonna be having lots of discussions on self-love in future as well. And in case if you like the video, do not forget to put the thumbs up, subscribe for the channel, hit the notification bell, and comment down below. Let me know what you think about the video, and again, what kind of topics you'd like to see in future. Thanks again, I do appreciate, and see you in the next video.
It's alright.